Where do we turn? The skinny dudes and the muscly dudes don't understand what we're going through. Our fellow porky fat buggers, we don't want to learn from them because what the hell would they know? So where does one go when you're on a weight loss journey and you're carrying way too much pounds? Well, let's try and figure that out together.
All right, it's been a while since we caught up. How you doing? Hope things are good. Of course, if you're listening to this, you wouldn't know that it's been a while since we caught up because in little podcast world, you just go to the next episode. But it's probably been 3, maybe 4 weeks since a chat. I don't even know how long. I haven't fallen off the wagon. I've just fallen off the podcast recording wagon. So, update. When last we spoke, I don't know if I did this on chatting to you. Actually, I think the last episode was when I was doing a business call. A guy was interviewing me about, marketing and positioning and branding and success and, doing well in the business world, which, as you guys know, I've had some success in. And at the end of that podcast, or sometime during that interview with the guy over in the States, he figure out he's lost about 1 squillion kilos and used to be bigger than me and now is kind of really muscular and good. So I just quickly said, and by the way, and turned the tables on him and did a little interview with him. So that was our last episode. And that was a while ago. So let's bring you up to speed with that. So he, there was a few things that he said to me, and I haven't yet gone and got the intense blood work that he said I should get, which I am going to do. I did go to the doc and get the referral for it. Because he said there's some stuff in there that you need to kind of, hormonally is the way he kind of recommends that you check out, hormones and all of that stuff. As, for me, I'm 45 and that's the same with him. So I haven't done that yet. But what I did do is I went back to a book that I was reading called The 4-Hour Body. Because I really wanted to kind of, just find one person to follow as far as what they say, because that's one of the big frustrations is everyone's got their opinion. I mean, I'm even with a beautiful muscular partner. You guys have seen Naomi. She's stunningly beautiful, perfectly physically, she's probably got I think she said when she had some sort of scan done or something that she's got the internals of a 20-year-old, her organs and all that stuff. So even her opinion, she's got her way of getting there. And in her case, it's vegan with protein, vegan protein. And so she's really muscular, but vegan. So everyone's got their own way, and their own way, even when it's tempered with caring, their way may not be our way. Certainly vegan and tofu and the way she does it. At this stage of my world, I couldn't play there. Won't, don't particularly want to, and don't see, for her reasons, it's philosophical. So my way is cool so far with, vegetarian, but keeping in eggs and fish, eggs and seafoods. That's okay. But I wanted to follow one person and see if I can find someone that's kind of right in sync with the way I roll. So anyway, all I did really between last time and now was read the first chapter or two of The 4-Hour Body. It's Tim Ferris, and made the first commitment that he said. And that first commitment was get rid of everything white. So that's no bread, no pasta, nothing. The way he words it is, nothing that is white or could be white. Meaning what he's saying is even brown rice. They reckon one of the tricks is white rice and then they dye it brown. I don't know if they do that, but whatever. So anyway, the rice, the pasta, the bread, anything else white that's gone? Anyway, of course, Coke and all that's out, Essentially, it's a combination of Glenn Chandler, the hypnotist I went to, because we didn't even do much hypnosis. It was mainly the dietary thing where he's talking about protein and fats are the energy source and building blocks that he recommends. So, the coconut oil with a egg omelette, eggs are good, coconut's good, oils are good, Now, in his case, he said lean organic steak and stuff. I'm not on the beef. So my way of getting his world is high protein and lots of eggs. And that fits in with Tim's thing, no problem there. So they're right in alignment with each other. And the one thing Tim kind of added in, and I've heard this talked about in other days to keep the hormones right, is you've got to have a carb day, he says. Now, for him, what that is, and I've seen The Rock do it and all that, is have a cheat day once a week where you just go bananas. And normally when anyone goes bananas, okay, other than the sugary stuff, which doesn't do that for me anyway, for me that cheat day would be a pizza, a big seafood pizza, would be a sandwich or sushi with the white rice or whatever, a really nice one that I love. So it's kind of like, yeah, what The Rock calls a cheat day or whatever, I've heard others call a carb loading day, because they reckon there's this hormone that gets secreted. And that's the other thing, they reckon, who are they? But they reckon there's this hormone that makes sure you need, that only comes when you do have those starchy carbs. And that's a good hormone, they reckon, like some fat loss hormone, I don't know. So anyway, that's kind of the plan. 6 days a week, I'm very diligent with high protein, high good fats and oils. And the rest, that one day, and I didn't even have a cheat day this week. My cheat day was yesterday. It was pretty good. I just had sushi, instead of just the pure whatever. I had the white rice sushi. So if that's my idea of a naughty day, then so be it. I had it. But if that's the worst day, man, my worst day, my cheat day yesterday used to be my heavy discipline day where I only had sushi. So there you go. We are down to one. I don't know where we were when last we met, our heroes were. But we're about 116.5 right now. So we're on the journey. It's heading down 116.5. We're getting down into the personal recent best sort of timing. I think my personal best last year was when we were, on the mission to go to Arnold's, and we got down to 115 odd. So we're in the realm. We're probably a week or two away from personal recent best, on the way down to that inevitable goal of being double digits. Let's see if we can't get there by mid-ish year, late-ish year, whatever. Later this year. 2018, we'll see double digits. That'd be nice. That'll be good. All right. So that's the update, gang. Hope you're going well, gang. I used to tell you audience of one. Still do, because there's probably even less people, because I've been not dropping episodes. There's probably less people listen to this now. But what it does serve is a permanent record of this journey. You know what? If the only people that listen to this are my kids one day, then so be it. So I hope things are well. There you go. I'll do a little note to my kids now. There you go. So kids and grandkids, when they're listening to this 100 years from now, thank you. Looking back on, isn't it funny? You think forward, is that going to be what they do for, things like Ancestry, where they look back up family trees and stuff? They listen to old podcasts, see what their ancestors did with this archaic mode of writing down and documenting one's journey. Is this archaic thing called a podcast, where you, heaven forbid, only listen to someone. You can't even have that virtual reality talk with them. By then they'll probably have AI where they can make a artificial Glenn. So there it is. Bit of tough journey. If the kids and grandkids are listening, tough journey. So find a way to not get to this point in the first place. Eat right. Doesn't take much. One of the biggest lessons here is it doesn't take much to eat right, to go for a walk, to lift something a bit heavier than normal. You don't have to be a gym junkie like your nanny Naomi. God, look at me wondering what's going on in the future. Yeah, you don't have to be a gym junkie. She chooses to be. Even Arnold, in that interview with Arnold that we did, he says that, you don't have to be Mr. Olympia, nothing like that. He said, nothing like that at all. Just lift something a little bit, 3-4 times a week, and you don't have to do triple split sets where one day you do chest arms and, chest tries and shoulders, and the next day you do back and buys, and then the dreaded leg day. No, you can do everything 3 times a week. Just do 2 or 3 sets, 1 or 2 sets. If you do it to failure till you can't lift anymore, just do 1-2 sets per body part 3 times a week. You can do some good. All right. That's it for today. The journey continues. I'll just pop in from time to time when we have a learning and a lesson. Other than that, have a listen to this song. Are we still going to do Catch Me Butterfly, or are we going to move on? Might move on this week. Here's a new song. Don't know what it is. But when I get back after this walk, I'm going to pick a new song today. So here's one from back in the day. You know what I might do? I might do Love and Peace. Here's a song we did called Love and Peace. Now, this isn't about taking drugs. But it's not about not taking drugs. This is about maybe those hippies back really the generation before me, the hippies kind of did use, you know, psychoactive drugs, you know, marijuana and stuff, but they had an attitude of kind of chilling out. They used to say things like make love, not war, you know, give peace a chance and stuff. So maybe they had something right attitude. So here's Love and Peace. Check this out. See you next time, guys.
Image flickers on my TV screen. A soulless puppet bleeding in news. And all the luster and the polish and sheen can't hide a planet that's singing the blues. I saw a message spread on the wall. Some deep philosophy that someone would scrawl. I wake up in the middle of the night. I start to wonder if the hippies were right when they said love and peace is all we need. So ban the bomb and smoke the weed. All we need is peace and love and the sacred herb that's sent from above. Unemployment and toxic waste. Politicians spinning hot air. National debt and high interest rates. The modern bird